What's up, Pacer fans? I want to welcome you to another edition of Pacing the Floor, where we, of course, talk about your Indiana Pacers as well as the rest of the NBA. All right, so we survived. We survived another one. You know, as you know, on last episode, I was the one that was against or said that the Pacers couldn't or probably wouldn't win tonight. And somehow or another, they pulled it out. Very impressive. We're going to go over a few of the stats in this 112-116 win. First of all, it was our first in-season tournament game. We're 1-0. It's always a good thing. We shot 52% from the field goal percentage, 48% from three-point. It's pretty good. Horrible, and we're going to talk about that. That's one of my pet peeves and one of my negatives for the game. 66% on free throws. Terrible at home. All right, we out-rebounded the Cavs 40-35. That's impressive, because they got two big boys down there, and somehow or another we out-rebounded them. Miles Turner, our savior. All right. You know I'm not really a fan of Miles, but hey, he did a dang on thing tonight. Saved us, came out hot, and looked better than both of the centers for the Cavs. I guess he wanted some payback from that earlier game when he got 30-pieced. But he had 27 points, almost a double-double. 9 rebounds. Come on. Hallie ain't do too good. He didn't impress me. For all that money you getting, you gotta do better. But he was clutch at the end, so I gotta give him props for that. And Bruce Brown chipped in 19 with 7 rebounds. Hey, we needed every bit of that. That's a nice addition to the team. Brings that championship pedigree. He says he ain't trying to lose. He's not trying to lose. All right. So Mitchell cooked us though. 38 burger. I mean, I knew that was happening. And he had 9 assists, which is kind of amazing. How you cook like that and still get 9 assists? He tried to have as many assists as Halliburton, but no, can't do that. Halliburton probably tops in the league. I have to check on that, but he's definitely one of the top assist leaders in the NBA. So don't try to be Hallie, because you can't. But he had a good game. I'm solo today, so we're gonna try to get this nice and quick. Hopefully it won't be too long. I like to ramble, but hey, you know, it is what it is. But at least we won, because I would have been here for a whole hour if we would have lost. No doubt. But anyway, we started off the game very well. I was very, very, very happy with those results, that we started off the game very well. Got a big. Scored 70 in the first half. That's what I'm talking about. That's pace of basketball. He was running. He was doing the daggone thing, playing great defense. I was very impressed. I'm on Twitter, happy as I don't know what, just celebrating too early, as my co-host said, too early, because what do the Pacers do? Stress me the hell out in the third quarter. How are you up by like 20 or so, and you let them come back? I was like, oh no, they came back. Oh my God, unbelievable. Stressed me out. Blew that lead and let them take the lead. So now I'm going from being happy to angry on Twitter and Facebook. Very upset. Stressed me out. I don't know why. we can't in the second half. What do they call it? The third quarter. Somebody said it. I forgot what they call it, but basically, like last year and last couple of years, the third quarter has been, our jinx. And I forgot the name of it, but it happened again, where we just disappear in the third quarter, and everybody's looking at everybody like, "What's going on? What do we do? What happened? What's wrong?" Hey. I'm not going to blame the coach. I just think Cleveland said, hey, we getting back in this game, and they rally. That's what basketball is. Basketball is a game of runs. Somebody goes on a 10-2 run or a 15-3 run or something like that. It's a game of runs. That's what it is. So they made a run. And we did something we normally don't do, and that's closed it out in the fourth quarter. Very impressive. I love the fact, that we are becoming a clutch team. That's what's going to be needed. If we're going to be a playoff team, we got to be a clutch team. We got to, pull it together. And we got to do what we got to do. Because if we don't, it's going to be another one of those who we going to be drafting seasons, and we ain't trying to tank or do any of that. So one thing I wanted to talk about was our jerseys. We brought out the City Edition jerseys, and at first I wasn't a fan of them, but like when the players put them on, they did look kind of slick. So, I wanted to ask you out there, Pacer Nation, put it in the comments. What do you think about those jerseys they wore today or tonight? Do you like them or do you not like them? And what about the floor? What about the floor? The tournament floor. I also heard that they, breaking news, they're supposed to have a floor with our City Edition jerseys. So it's going to be like a dark floor like our jerseys that's going to be coming out too sometime this season. So let me know what you think in the comments about the jerseys and the court. I did want to talk about Miles Turner in depth because he was going against, and Cleveland, I think they're one of the better teams in the East because they got two bigs to work well together. And of course, we didn't see Garland or Garland or Allen all season, but then they want to play when it's tournament time. So I knew they was going to show up, but they did look a little rusty, thank God. But for Miles to perform so well against two bigs, shout out to him. He was hitting his threes. I saw in the comments somebody put on Twitter, they said we're going to win this game if Miles hit his threes. And Miles was 4 for 5 on 3-pointers. Yes. That is very nice. Very nice. Miles could hit like that, we'll be fine. But what was pissing me off in the first half, and I put it on Twitter, when you're wide open at the 3-point line, make the shot. Everybody else in the NBA makes it, but we don't. That stresses me out. You are in the NBA. You're getting paid millions of dollars. You can't make a wide open shot. You can't make a wide open 3-point shot. Y'all love shooting threes. Nobody's contesting you. Nobody's in your face. Gotta make that. Gotta make that. And the other thing is free throws. They free. You at home. And you shot 66%, and Cleveland shot like 80%. Only person that was hitting their free throws was Miles. Once again, our savior. Miles was 5 for 6 on free throws. And that's, that's something that we need. Definitely. Especially when Halliburton having a bad night. Halliburton was 8 for 9 on his free throws though, so I gotta give him that. He's a 90-something% free throw shooter. Although he did miss another technical. He should have been 9 for 9. How you miss technicals? Nobody around you. You at home. That's like just shooting in the gym by yourself. No distractions. Can't miss technical free throws. Unbelievable. But Holly, he got to do better shooting. He was clutch at the end, but God, he was missing so many threes. And this guy was in a 3-point contest last year with Buddy and did good. He's like almost won it. You can't be in a 3-point contest and out here bricking. So we got some things to work on. But we're working on those things with a dub. And that's what matters the most. So that's about all I got. But once again, I appreciate y'all if y'all like, subscribe to our channel. And make sure you follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Facebook is going to be PT Space Floor. On Twitter, it's going to be PTF _ NBA. That's going to be at PTF _ NBA. Also, you can follow me right here, Pacer Cop, right here, at Pacer _ Cop on Twitter and on Facebook, Pacer _ Cop. See you on the next one. Peace.